Imagine this, every 3 seconds someone in the world is diagnosed with diabetes. Yes, you heard it right, every 3 seconds. But what exactly happens inside your body when you have diabetes? Now, hold on to your seats, as we're about to embark on an incredible journey. A journey that will take us deep within the human body, unveiling an unseen enemy that's more prevalent than you might think. This unseen enemy is none other than diabetes, a relentless foe that affects millions of people globally. Diabetes, in its simplest terms, is a condition that affects the body's ability to use glucose or sugar for energy. Now you might be thinking, sugar? That's the stuff I put in my tea. Well, you're not wrong, but the sugar we're talking about here is a bit different. It's the fundamental fuel that our body cells need to function. You see, every time we eat, our body breaks down the food into glucose. This glucose then enters our bloodstream and waits for the grand arrival of insulin, produced by our pancreas, to open the doors of our cells, allowing glucose to enter and provide energy. It's like a grand ball where glucose is the guest of honor and insulin is the key to the grand mansion. But in a diabetic's body, this grand ball doesn't go as planned. The keys are either lost or the mansion's doors are jammed. In other words, the body either doesn't produce enough insulin or the cells don't respond to insulin as they should. The result, glucose stays in the bloodstream, causing blood sugar levels to rise. And this, my friends, is the unseen enemy we're talking about. Sound complicated? Well, it is. But don't worry, we're here to guide you through this complex battlefield to help you understand the intricate workings of this unseen enemy. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive deeper into the war that rages unseen within a diabetic's body. Imagine you're a soldier in your body's army and your mission is to transport glucose to the cells. But there's a problem. You don't have the key to open the cells. That's what it feels like inside a diabetic's body. Now let's dive a bit deeper into this analogy. Picture your body as a bustling city, your cells as houses, and glucose, the sugar that your body uses for energy, as people needing to get inside those houses. Insulin, produced by your pancreas, acts as the key that unlocks the doors to these houses, allowing the glucose to enter and be used for energy. But what happens when the keys go missing or they no longer fit the locks? This is a reality that those with diabetes face. In their case, either the pancreas doesn't produce enough insulin or the cells become resistant to it. Without the keys, the glucose people can't enter the houses, causing a traffic jam in the bloodstream. This is what we call high blood sugar. Now, think of insulin resistance as rusty locks on the doors. Even if there are keys, they can't open the doors effectively. This is particularly common in type 2 diabetes. The body still produces insulin, but the cells are less responsive to it. The pancreas then works overtime, creating more keys in a desperate attempt to get the glucose people into their homes. But there's a limit to how long it can keep this up, and eventually it starts to wear out. This internal struggle, this battle within, goes on day in, day out. It's a war with an invisible enemy, one that doesn't rest. The body is constantly trying to maintain a delicate balance, but the scales are often tipped towards chaos. This relentless battle within can have some serious implications, but what does it mean for a person living with diabetes? Imagine living day in and day out on a battlefield, constantly fighting an invisible enemy. This is the reality for millions of people living with diabetes. Each day they face an ongoing war against fluctuating blood sugar levels. Their bodies have become a battleground, with skirmishes taking place around the clock. This is not a battle with swords and shields, but with glucose monitors and insulin injections. A vital part of their daily routine is to consistently check their blood sugar levels, making sure they don't climb too high or drop too low. To keep these levels in check, they might need to administer insulin injections, a task as routine as brushing their teeth. But the battle isn't just about blood sugar levels. It's also about managing a diet, keeping an eye on carbohydrate intake, and maintaining a healthy exercise routine. It's about knowing how every piece of food, every step taken, every moment of stress can tip the balance. The war doesn't end at sundown. Even during the quiet hours of the night, the body continues its struggle. It's an enemy that never sleeps, that never takes a break. But this war is not just about the present, it's also about the future. Uncontrolled diabetes can lead to long-term health complications. It can damage vital organs, leading to heart disease and kidney damage. It can affect the eyes, causing vision loss. It can even lead to nerve damage, causing pain and numbness in the limbs. Yet, amid this ceaseless battle, there is hope. With the right knowledge, tools, and lifestyle changes, this war can be managed. It's about understanding the enemy, knowing its tactics, and preparing for its attacks. Diabetes is a relentless enemy, but with knowledge and awareness, it can be managed. It's about turning the tide of the battle, about taking control of the battleground that is your body. So, let's join hands in spreading the word about this unseen battle. Share this video with others, and let's spread the word about the unseen battle that rages within a diabetic's body.